Hello friends, it's your boy Wolf, and I'm here today to show you guys how to do some of that young turfing. Now, turfing is this very unique thing to Splatoon, and a lot of people seem to forget about it. But one of the things that I've seen from watching people who play Charger is they don't seem to turf. I don't understand. All you gotta do is do this. All I'm doing is tapping the right thing down. See how that covered a pretty decent bit of turf? That's a nice little patch that you can swim around in and have a good time. This can be good for painting, what do you call it? Things like the zone and stuff like that. Now, if you're in a long corridor area, like you can get one of these long shots, it might be best to do something like this, where you charge it and then like it. And this, of course, will build your turf a lot easier. Look at that. That's from a charger. That's a lot of turf. That's a lot of movement area and stuff like that that your friends can move in. And not only that, you get one of these. And that's really cool. So, you can get the turf. It's good stuff. So let's say you're not a charger main, and you're like, but I like to use Splattershot Pro. It's called Pro because look, check it out. If you just try to paint, like it takes a minute for it to actually get the full line. So for you to get the full effect or whatever, you'll want to move to the right, whatever, somewhat slowly, so you can actually get the full effect of the paint. And then eventually you'll get the same effect. These don't paint as well as, say, for example, if I were to use where is it? Where's my son? You can use any spot like this. Let's look at City, for instance. Look at that. Look how quickly it charged it. Already I have Bubbler. And all I did was just, 2 seconds, basically? This is why this weapon's freaking broken, and I hate every user who does it. But anyway, if you look, I'm not using anything special. So that's no bueno. That's a thing. But that's why Zimmy is very powerful, because you see this turf coverage, you get effectively the same as the charger. That took much longer to do. And you have a lot more ink left over. You can still do stuff, and all that. So Zimmy is scary, bottom line, for that reason. So if you're playing Zimmy, don't be an idiot, right? And just run into people for no reason. You don't really have to, because you're Zimmy and you can just paint over a bunch of stuff and be really annoying. Watch Hitzel play. He'll give you an idea of how to be really annoying. I mean that in a good way, by the way. Alright, so Wasabi is basically 10 attack. You can see same thing, covers quite a bit. Very fast painting. These weapons are good for both killing and painting. This is why this is like a staple. Even though you'll see other weapons outrange it and stuff, like the Dual Sculpture outranges it, the Zimmy actually outranges it, obviously the 96 skill outranges it, and stuff like that. So that's why these things are still powerful. Just basically the bottom line here is don't forget to paint. Often with shooters and chargers and stuff, painting like this is no problem. You just go to the side, whatever, you just shift over to the side, whatever. It might take a little bit of finesse to get perfect ink coverage with these weapons, with something like the H3. But this will allow you to build your special very quickly. Now sometimes you're not going to be able to get like a perfect straightaway like that. Sometimes it's going to look kind of weird, like you're going to go like this or something. While you're peeking a corner, just trying to make sure you don't get bodied by something. So then you'll create this like arc kind of thing in where you're at. And that's okay, because even this is, I would say this would probably be better, because look at all this turf to the side here that you can cover it, and it's all coming from this one location basically. So you can see that that's where the inkling is, whatever. This is also how you can tell where people are at in the game without having to actually look, see them. You can kind of see where the ink's coming from and stuff like that. And if you look for that, you can kind of get an idea of where someone's at and where they're going to be and stuff. So yeah, basically turf, left to right movement, no reason not to, especially if you aren't going to kill somebody. A lot of people will try to force an interaction with someone, like let's say this is me, and the charger's all the way over there. Instead of trying to force an interaction, I could charge special. Let me show you what I would cover. I could be behind on this ramp, right? I'm not moving, but I can basically paint and turf for free because I know I don't have to do anything or commit to anything. But guess what? Now I've given myself some paint here, and now I can kind of hide and play, and force the charger to play guessing game with me, and that's very difficult to do. So you can see that I can keep this area still painted and covered while not actually being in danger, because the charger can't shoot me through this ramp. Now, of course, this isn't going to be as effective in Splatoon 2 because there is that new Stingray. But basically, in a nutshell, I just wanted to show you guys that if you're struggling with turfing or knowing when to turf, basically you want to turf whenever you can't get a free kill, basically. And also if because oftentimes you'll see a team get way behind in turf, and honestly that shouldn't really happen as often as it does sometimes. Sometimes it makes sense because like you just got wiped, and of course the enemy team of say 3 or 4 or whatever paints everything. That makes sense. But like sometimes if it's just a regular fight, it's like 2v2 and you're just completely out turfed, and it just doesn't make any sense to me. And you can just hold an area and get some free turf. Anyway, hopefully this has been helpful, and I'll see you guys next time. That was pretty lit.